Sensoji Temple in Asakusa was founded in the mid-7th century and is one of the most popular and impressive sites in Tokyo. Having been nearly destroyed during the Second World War, most of the buildings are largely post-war reconstructions, but there is still a great sense of atmosphere here. Leading up to the temple is the Hosomon main gate, and just beyond this there is a huge bronze urn, which people crowd around to breathe the smoke from the incense for its supposed curative powers. Omikuji are randomly drawn fortune-telling slips of paper, which contain predictions ranging from Daikichi, which is great good luck, to Daikyo, the worst bad luck you can have. By tying the piece of paper around a tree branch or a frame, good fortune will come true, or bad fortune can be averted. According to the legend, in 628 two brothers fished a statue of Kannon, the goddess of mercy, from the Sumida River. This inspired them to enshrine it in the temple, where it remains today, away from view, as it is deemed too holy to be seen. Every year on the third weekend of May in Asakusa, the Sanja Matsuri takes place to commemorate the finding of the Kannon. It is one of the biggest festivals in Tokyo, and there are over 1 million visitors to the area who come to see the processions, traditional musicians, performers and dancers parading around the Asakusa district. On the final day of the festival, over 100 portable shrines, known as mikoshi, are carried through the streets of Asakusa. The procession starts very early in the morning at 6 a.m. and goes on until early evening. Mikoshi house the kami, which are the deities of the shrine, and the purpose of the procession is to bring luck, blessings and prosperity to the neighbourhood. It is believed that the more the Mikoshi are shaken, the more blessings will be bestowed. The Japanese mafia, who are known as the Yakuza, also take part in the festival. Each year on March the 18th, the Golden Dragon Dance, or Kinru no Mai, takes place at the Sensoji Temple to mark the discovery of the temple's gold cannon. According to the legend, the discovery of the cannon caused dragons to fly up to the heavens, and the Kimru no Mise performed to commemorate these events, as well as bring good fortune. Once the dragon has been paraded in front of the crowd, it is taken into the temple, where people have the opportunity to touch the dragon's head in the hope of receiving good luck and fortune. The dragon is constructed with painted and gilded fabric, stretched over a bamboo frame. It is 14.5 meters in length and weighs over 50 kilos. The dance was first mentioned in one of the temple's archive texts and was revived after the Second World War to celebrate the rebuilding of the temple.
Perfect.